Bless you.
Thank you.
And this is Kentucky Hot Brown Boys.
Good evening. I'm not going to yell in Stevie's ear tonight. Feeling friendly, feeling nice, so I'm not going to yell. But good evening. I'm your host, Jerry Saylor. This is the Kentucky Hot Brown Boys podcast. Deep within the heart of Independence, Kentucky is where we're coming from. Absolutely 100% live. Definitely not pre-recorded. Yeah, I think that's about it, right? Yeah, sounds good to me. But yeah, like I said, I'm Jerry Saylor. This is Kentucky Hot Brown Boys. This is Stevie.
Hi.
What up? What's going on with you, Miss Stevie?
I just totally sank that shot. Did you see that?
No. Did you sink that shot?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Did you say like Kobe when you did it?
No, you were talking. I didn't want to be rude. So.
Well, sometimes you just have to talk over people. It's okay.
No, it's never okay.
Sure. Why is it not okay to talk over people?
Because then the world would be too loud.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give you that. Sorry, got like this weird burping heartburn thing going on. Made pinto beans for dinner with like the big ham in it and stuff.
Yeah.
And I made a jalapeno cornbread. And I think I may overdid it on the jalapenos, but they're so good, so good. I don't know. You were saying you had some rice from work today?
Yeah, some fried rice.
Heck yeah. What kind of fried? Was it like chicken fried, pork fried?
I made it, and I've only ever made it once before.
Right.
By which I mean I watched someone else make it.
Fair enough.
So it was literally just the egg and the rice and green onion and the sauces and stuff. But
doesn't sound bad.
it was actually really good, as far as I'm concerned.
You fuck with sushi at all?
Oh yeah.
Do you?
Hardcore.
I mean, I like some kind of sushi. I think it's too ricey and too dry for me. Like if it doesn't have a whole fuck ton of rice on it, then I'm usually pretty good. Or if I put some kind of sauce on it, but it's just so dry.
I've never had dry sushi before.
Really? I don't know.
I don't know, whenever I have sushi, it's at like authentic Japanese restaurants.
Right.
So.
I usually just have like buffet or gas station sushi.
Mm.
So that's probably why it's shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but my youngest son, he's big into sushi now.
Mm.
Been taking him to this little Chinese buffet over in Newport, and he's like, "Can we go eat there? They got sushi." And he fucks it up.
Mm.
He gets like 30 pieces of sushi. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then eats like a big old plate of ice cream. Like, this place is the best. Sushi and ice cream. It's like there's much better places out there. He just doesn't know about them.
Sounds like he's found the best one, to be honest with you.
I mean, now probably like all the good Chinese buffets like closed down because of the pandemic and shit, and that really sucks. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Good Chinese is hard to find around here. There's only two places that I'll like want to eat at. That's Kung Food, AmeriAsia down in Covington. They're super good, and Fortune Express up in North College Hill on Compton Road. So good, so good. Dan Crusader, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you back with us again. Didn't doubt that you wouldn't be here, not for a second, because you're awesome like that. But yeah, so Justin's obviously not here. He was here, and we were like, "Hey, I thought you weren't coming," and he was like, "Well, fuck you guys, I'll just leave," and then he left. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's because it was Jerry's turn to pick, and Jerry doesn't have a topic, so
yeah,
Justin won't stand for that.
yeah. He like put his foot down or whatever. I don't know.
Mm.
But yeah, I literally have like nothing picked out at all. And that's, shame on me, but I see a lot of shit. I can just wing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much do you care about Major League Baseball?
None at all.
Yeah, see, I don't give a shit either. But apparently the Cleveland Indians have decided to change their name to the Cleveland Guardians.
That sounds better.
Yeah. I mean, as far as the, like not being, like a could be interpreted as like a racial slur, I guess. Steven Seagal.
Is it really a slur?
Calling them Indians?
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
Because I guess they're not really Indians. Like, they're not from
Yeah.
India. I think it's cool to call people from India Indians,
Yeah.
but not the Native Americans who were in
Yeah.
this country before we were. So I don't know. That's like the Washington Redskins. They were supposed to change their name. I don't think they ever did. But I know, like, all their copyrighted logos and names and shit was like they released the copyrights on it. So, like, anybody could be the Washington Redskins or make T-shirts or hats or whatever. So, you know, there was a joke a few years back that the Cleveland Indians should change their name to the Cleveland Caucasians. And I was kind of hoping they would do that because that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, let them rip on white people, you know. But Caucasian really isn't like a racial slur. That's like the scientific name, I guess. I don't know. Now, if they wanted to call themselves like the Cleveland Crackers, I'd still be cool with that too.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really care. Make fun of white people, you know. I don't think we get made fun of enough, honestly. You know, one thing that always sticks out to me is I always heard that white people, when it rains, that we smell like a wet dog. I don't know. I've never really tried to smell myself after being in the rain, but ain't nothing smells like a wet dog, I don't think. Wet dog's just a smell all to itself, you know. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really give a shit about Major League Baseball. They could call themselves the Cleveland Buttfuckers for all I care, you know. Although if they did call themselves the Cleveland Buttfuckers, I'd probably be like, you know what? I think I'm going to start paying attention to baseball because that's pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
But I don't really care. The best thing to come out of the Cleveland baseball camp was the movie Major League back in the 90s. You ever see that? With Charlie Sheen and a bunch of other people that probably aren't as famous as Charlie Sheen. Tom Berenger, maybe. Probably still not as famous as Charlie Sheen, but that's the only other name I can think of. You probably don't even know who Tom Berenger is, do you?
No.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you another movie he was in. I'll take that back. He was in Inception. The only reason I know that's because I watched it the other day. Well, it's been like a week or two ago, but I don't know. So, thanks, Steve Seagal. Seagal. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. So, what else is going on with you, Stevie?
Really nothing interesting.
Nothing at all? No, I find that really hard to believe because you seem like a very interesting person. And whenever the mics are not on, you can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and just keep on talking just about random anything.
Yeah.
But as soon as the mics come on, you're like, got to keep it professional, which I understand. But surely you could say something. Justin was just saying before he left that, you know, you don't talk a whole lot. Why is that?
I don't know.
Totally putting you on the spot, too.
That's fine. I don't know. I don't really talk that much in normal conversation.
I mean, you're not like, you know, like a Jabberjaws, and, you know, I'm not sitting here going, God, I wish Stevie'd shut the fuck up. Damn it. Nothing like that. But, I mean, you know, you do hold a pretty good conversation from time to time.
Yeah.
You know.
I ask a lot of questions.
Questions are good.
I do a lot of clarification.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Sounds like a plan. As you can tell, we do have the phone number up if you want to call and talk to either. Wesley Snipes. He was in Major League too. I forgot all about that. You know why I forgot that? It's because they replaced him in the sequels with Omar Epps. Forgot about old Wesley Snipes. Good call, Dan Crusader. Now I want to watch Major League now. Such a good movie. Second one was okay too. Third one, I think that's when they went back to the minor league. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that one. It's trash. But I forget what the fuck I was even talking about now. Talking about how you talk.
Yeah, nothing really interesting.
I wouldn't really say what you talk about isn't interesting. Now when you start talking about like anime and stuff that I have like no clue about, then yeah, I would say that's kind of uninteresting. But to somebody who is familiar with anime. I bet it's very interesting.
Okay. Well, what's something we can talk about that's interesting for the audience? All two of them.
Is it 2? No, it actually says there's 3. There's a third person out there. But yeah, I got the phone number up if you want to call in. Dank, you're more than welcome to call in if you want to sit and chit-chat with us. Speaking of like the whole voice thing, I got some weird, where's my voice, my text messages? I got some weird messages from good old Rich. Yeah.
Dick?
Yeah, old Dick.
What did
Let's
he say?
see.
I see a couple pride flags down there.
Well, this is all old stuff here. This was the new stuff. It said a lot of buzz about the Olympics. COVID, nothing. But Olympic athletes that are themselves are out. Maybe use on next show. First time in Olympic history. Tokyo Summer Games start tonight, blah, blah, blah. Fabulous stuff on the way. And he signed it, Rich, Tammy's mistress, with the peace sign, 2 rainbow flags, and then like flowers or balloons or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Says, hope they win gold medals. P.S. We won't call. And then just a bunch of different words for bye. And then he just said, Stevie too. Hope all is well. So, yeah. I don't know. Don't do drugs, kids. I think that's the takeaway, is don't do drugs.
Yeah. Eden's mom is actually marrying her sugar daddy now.
Say what now?
Eden's mother is marrying...
The sugar daddy. The new guy.
No, the old guy.
Dick.
Frank.
Oh.
Dick was the guy she was cheating on Frank with, but Frank knew about it.
So why is she getting back with Frank?
Because she and Rich broke up
Right.
twice or more. And she was like, I'm done with men. And Frank was buying her a restaurant. She's opening up a restaurant now. And they're going to get married.
Nice. Is he really like a sugar daddy? Is he like 90 years old and just boatloads of cash?
He's not like 90, but
He's pretty old.
he's older, I'd say.
Older than me? Because to
Yes,
you,
older
I'm
than-
old. Okay.
I think he's older than Eden's mom. And I don't know how old she is, but
Wow. I'd say Eden's mom's probably every bit of 40. At least.
I'm not making any guesses.
Yeah, you're always supposed to... They say you're not supposed to, like, ask a woman's age or weight or whatever, but I'm going to say she's at least 40.
Mm.
If she's under 40, don't do drugs, kids. That's all I got to say. But I shouldn't say that. I keep saying don't do drugs.
Don't do bad drugs.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't do hardcore drugs.
Yeah, don't do anything that's addictive.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Dan Crusader wants to know, why did you learn Japanese?
'Cause I think Japan is cool, and Japanese is a cool language, so I learned it.
Is it as hard as everybody says it is?
I mean, I don't know. Not really. I
No?
don't think, but that's because I'm really invested in it.
Right.
You do have to learn like 3 new writing systems, and kanji's really difficult, but if you have fun with it, then...
Did you take like Spanish or French in high school or middle school or anything?
I took Spanish in high school and college.
Oh, okay. So you're already kind of familiar with like learning a new language and stuff. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
I was self-taught Japanese for like the first year that I studied it.
Yeah.
So I learned the alphabets, hiragana and katakana, and then I would go online and find Japanese comics and just translate the little words that I could.
Oh, okay.
And I'd be like, oh,
So
they just said, what the hell? Oh my God, I'm so smart.
So in Japanese they have 2 different alphabets?
They have 3.
Three different alphabets. How does that work?
So you got hiragana, which is like the base alphabet. You can spell every Japanese word with hiragana. Little kids learn it, they use it, all that good stuff.
Then if you can do everything with that one, then why do you need the other 2?
I don't know why they use kanji. I'm really not sure why they use kanji. I guess just because it's easier if... Yeah, I don't know. This is a really boring subject, so...
Well, no, Dan Crusader just says, how do they have spelling bees? That was directed towards you. I have no fucking clue. So.
Oh, I don't even know if they have spelling bees.
I'm sure they have to. Spelling bees are like a big thing around the world in like elementary schools and shit.
Well, it's probably just writing the kanji or reading kanji then.
Can you obviously like you can pronounce like the different alphabets, right? Like how you can say ours like A, B, C, D.
Mhm.
You know, you could say like do like the first Japanese alphabet. Well, hold on. How many?
A-I-U-E-O.
Are you serious? That's how you say it.
What?
Whatever you just said
The sounds, like the first sounds that they have in
in their alphabet, yeah.
A-I-U-E-O.
And what do those represent? What letters are those supposed to be?
A-E-I-O-U.
I kind of had that feeling, but
Yeah.
But really, that's like in the beginning of their alphabet. That's
Yeah,
great.
it's pretty easy. It's like A-I-U-E-O, Kakikukeko, Sashi Suseso.
Keep going, or was that it? I was gonna
No,
say.
there's more. But then there's only like 5 strange ones where it's like Su or Ji or something like that.
And what do those represent?
TSU and JI.
So hold on. TSU is like a whole letter.
Mm-hmm.
Really? And then JI is like a letter by itself?
Yeah. So it's she, like SHI, but if you add like a little
Like an accent
little
mark?
lines next to it, it makes it G.
Ah.
And then you got like you can have like a big letter ni, and if you put a small ya next to it, you get rid of the Y sound and then it's nya. Or you get rid of the I sound and then it's nya.
Hmm.
So
It's very interesting. It's definitely not a language that I particularly would want to learn,
it's really fun.
but it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really need to brush up on my Spanish.
Well, Spanish, I don't know. Like when you're studying like what is it, a Latin language or love language or something? Like people can help you with it because they'll read it and then you can say what they're saying. With Japanese, if you forget someone can't read it, then no one can help you. Like,
Right. Well, can't most Japanese people like read Japanese?
yeah, but I mean like if you're studying Japanese and you need
Oh, and
someone
like
to help
you get like a study buddy or whatever.
yeah, they have to also be learning Japanese. You can't be like, oh hey.
You're like, hey, read this, and I'll tell you what it means. And they're like,
Yeah.
I can't fucking read that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that says.
It is fun though watching like anime or something and like being able to do something else and know what they're saying,
Right.
or when they mistranslate something you can turn to the person next to you and be like, that's not what they said blah blah blah, that's such an incorrect translation, even though it doesn't really matter. So
You know, whenever I watch movies, sometimes I like to turn on the subtitles, but I love catching like where the words don't match what they said, like they leave out words or something. It's just like, that's not what they said. That's bullshit. You know.
Yeah.
That's like little things like that.
I caught a spelling error in Harry Potter one time.
Really?
Yeah, I felt like
Interesting.
I had just broke the world.
What was the word they misspelled?
I don't remember. I think it was in Goblet of Fire or Half-Blood Prince or something. The long one.
I got to be honest with you, Stevie. Never seen a single Harry Potter movie.
The movies suck. I don't give a shit about the movies.
Never read a book either.
I read all the books to surprise my friend who was really into Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I read all of the books and I was like, surprise! And she was like, oh, I've never read the books. And I was like, fuck you.
The closest I've come to a Harry Potter book was in high school. I was, I want to say a junior or a sophomore. I can't remember. Probably a junior. And I was like an independent study class. It was me, another kid in my grade, and then like this senior kid who was like super nerdy, didn't like bathe properly, you know, and he was kind of a dick too, you know. And he was always reading the Harry Potter books. Well, one day I was like, you know what, fuck him. I'm going to take and I glued like the last 20 pages of his book together, so he couldn't finish it, and then just put some glue on it and just let it slide. He never said anything to me about it, so I'm assuming he probably peeled them apart or read it somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck
That or he
fuck
like
him though.
started plotting your demise immediately.
That would explain a lot of things, honestly. You know.
But
Sad
he
to say.
tragically died before he could finish.
Dank Crusader. He says, I can speak some Okinawa Japanese words like colors or counting to 10. Good for you, man. That's more than I could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I could barely speak any Spanish. Like when I was out in LA, I was just like, man, I really need to learn my fucking Spanish. Like when we went to the swap meet, and like, I would say like 90% of the vendors there were all speaking Spanish. And I was like, man, I bet I could get a better deal if I knew how to speak Spanish well enough. Because like you'd walk up and they'd be talking to somebody in Spanish and then turn to you and be like, oh, hello. And it's just like, hi. And it's just like, fuck, I wanted to say something in Spanish to sound cool, but now I can't. Ruined it. But yeah, I definitely think I could get a better deal on stuff
Yeah.
if I could speak the Spanish. And I think it would blow their minds too. You ever see those videos where like people go to like China or Japan or whatever, and you know it's obvious that they're tourists, you know, like the whitest dude you've ever seen in your life just walks up and then he starts speaking the native language and they're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, we were just talking shit about this guy. He can fucking understand us.
Yeah.
I think that'd be kind of cool. Actually, it kind of sucked to like walk up to somebody and hear them say something in a different language and understand them and be like, well, that's not fucking cool, man. This guy don't even know me. Talking shit.
That happened to me back when I used to volunteer. I don't remember what they said, so it obviously wasn't like traumatic, but yeah, they would
were
talk
talking
about
shit?
me. Well, they would just say things, and then it'd be like, oh, because they didn't know I could understand them because I was really shy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I can see you being shy.
yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to speaking Japanese to a Japanese person, yeah.
Right.
Like white people who don't know it, I'm like, konnichiwa, motherfucker. But with Japanese people, I'm like, I was supposed to be speaking Japanese the whole time, and she would be like, you know, blah, 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 how old are you? And I'd be like, in English, like, I'm 17. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just nervous, you know.
Yeah.
I get that. What were you volunteering for?
I was volunteering with, like, kids.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it was a preschool.
For Japanese people?
For Japanese kids, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was like the structure of a traditional Japanese school.
Oh, okay.
And they would go there on Saturdays. And I was like, I'm not envious because they have to go to school 6 days a week. That's awful.
And that's typically how they do school in Japan, is fucking 6 days a week?
No,
Oh.
I don't think so. They could. I don't know. But, like, no,
That
it
would
was
suck.
like all these kids spoke English, and they, during the week, went to English-speaking schools. And then on Saturday, they would go only speak Japanese in a Japanese structured school where they learned about
Gotcha.
Japanese culture and stuff.
My buddy Bill just said bong hit. Yeah. He said, you can barely speak English, fucker. Yeah, that's true. That is true. How you doing, Bill? Haven't seen you in a while, man. I miss you, buddy. How's Texas? But yeah, if you guys are watching right now, as you can see, I'm able to see all comments from all platforms. So we got YouTube so far and Facebook. So if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to comment away, or you give us a call. Uh-oh, what was this?
What?
What came out? Oh, that's where I clicked on that message. I was like, whose fucking phone number is that? Nothing major, though. Oh, gotta pull the chat back up. Sweet as hell, love it. I've only been to Texas once. Have I ever told you about the time I went to Texas?
No.
No, you're not really missing a whole lot, except it was kind of crazy because we were driving from here, obviously, to Texas, and this was like right after Hurricane Katrina, and like all that rain was coming up into like the mainland or whatever, and we drove through it, and it was some of the craziest fucking rain I've ever been in my life. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, we vacationed in North Carolina during like a hurricane. So
Really? And it was like,
everything was like flooded and bridges were closed, and we were like, honk honk. I got a rental house to get to. So
dang. No, this was like while it was going on, or like after it was going on.
I don't remember. The waves were huge. That's all I know.
Yeah, I bet they were. I bet hurricane fucking waves are crazy.
Yeah.
Were there people out there trying to surf on them?
I don't remember.
Because that would be even crazier.
No, yeah, it was like
That'd be nuts.
people were trying to leave and we were trying to get in, kind of thing. So.
We should have took a cue from them and just been like, let's just go somewhere else.
No, we already paid.
They didn't try to like refund your.
I wasn't the one paying, so
Fair enough.
I was like, we just drove so long to get to North Carolina. We're so close.
How long of a drive is that? Like what, like 9 hours or something?
Something like that. Virginia's 8 hours, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be about right, I guess. Because it's like Virginia, then like North Carolina is like below that or whatever. And then South Carolina obviously is below that. Bet you didn't know you were going to get a geography lesson, they did you?
No.
Let's see. So you hit that vape, sounds like a bong. What kind of bong are you hitting? It ain't bubbling or nothing. Yeah, that sounds nothing like a bong, man. This. Uh-oh, where's it at here? I know I got it on here. Come on. I had a bong rip sound effect on here, I thought. I guess not. Unless I just can't read.
Let's go smoke some weed.
Did that scare you?
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, I could have swore I had a bong rip sound effect on here. Maybe it's just on a different page. Oh, there it is. That was a bong rip sound effect. I don't use water. You fucking savage. Who uses a fucking water bong? It doesn't even put water in it. That's just harsh as fuck. That's like smoking a Camel non-filter. It's pretty badass, honestly. Gotta have a good set of lungs on you for that shit or it'll fucking kill you. Shit's rough. I couldn't do it. Couldn't fucking do it. I'd throw up.
Nothing makes me barf.
I don't know. But, that is kind of crazy. Big ass waves. And you already paid? That sucks even like
I mean,
more.
we might not have. I don't know. I wasn't. I was reading fan fiction on my phone the whole time, so I don't really know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Be a good time to like go do some looting and stuff. Because nobody's there. Everybody's like abandoned everything. You just gotta,
What are you gonna loot though? It's all just T-shirts.
yeah, but have you ever like bought a T-shirt on vacation? They're expensive as shit.
Yeah, so I don't buy them.
Yeah.
Have you also like seen the T-shirts? They're just like
airbrushed with like the name of the place you're at. Yeah.
like you couldn't even sell that
No.
if you looted it. So
No. I see a lot of like vacation shirts and shit all the time at Goodwill. And I'm always like, man, somebody really loved this shirt for like a day.
yeah.
And then they got rid of it. I don't know. I like my LA shirts I got though. Those are pretty cool. Did I ever show you those?
No.
The one says it's just got the I Heart LA on it. Then the other one's like it's got like the Hollywood sign on it. And it's got like the palm trees and shit. It's pretty cool looking. Not too shabby. Seasoned lungs. That you do. That you do.
You got some big testicles to pull this off, bro.
So yeah, I'm trying to think of some other shit I saw on the news this week, but
The Olympics were today.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Dick was talking about that. The Olympics. Do you fuck with the Olympics at all?
No.
No, I don't either.
Today was my last day of TMS, and every day I go in there, the Today Show's usually on, and they've been talking and hyping up the Olympics for like 3 weeks now.
Right.
Go in today, the opening ceremony is going, and then my brain zap lady, she's like, "Oh, I need to show you this," and she turns on Netflix.
Yeah.
Starts showing me a show about this Japanese woman who makes realistic cat faces out of like for.
What?
It's really cool, actually.
And it's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I don't know what it's called. The company's called Waku Neko or something. But she like does 3D sculptures of just the face from like pictures and stuff.
Of cats.
Yeah, like most of the cats are dead cats.
Can she not do live cats?
She did in the first episode.
Oh, okay.
She did a live cat. She like
There's
went
like
to
a
go
whole-
meet the cat.
There's a
and
whole
took
series
pictures.
about this lady who makes cat faces.
I guess so. I only saw a part of the first episode.
Oh.
But yeah, I enjoyed that more than I did the opening ceremony of the Olympics. But
Right.
yeah, it's really cool.
The last time I remember watching the Olympics, I think my son was like around 2,
Which one?
Julian. So it's been like 9 years ago. And I remember him like watching the people on doing like the gymnastics routines and shit. And I remember him like trying to like do flips and shit in the living room. It's kind of fun. He got good at doing little not cartwheels, but like somersaults and shit though. So it was fun for that aspect of it, but yeah, I'm just not big on the Olympics. I don't know the lady's name, but the lady who is like super fucking fast, but she got popped smoking weed
Oh yeah.
because like her mom died or whatever, and she was like, I'm just trying to ease the pain or whatever.
And it was
Yeah.
legal in the state she did it in. Too.
Yeah, but then like according to like the Olympic committee and shit, like you can't do it at all.
Yeah.
Which I think that's fucking stupid. Like, I think they ought to let them do whatever, I mean, maybe not, cocaine, because that's obviously going to speed things up a little bit, I think. But if they want to smoke weed and, like, they're a fast person, like, look at Michael Phelps. He's got, what, like 20-something fucking gold medals? And, they called him smoking weed. He was actually hitting a bong. Oh. I don't know why I hit the cowbell there. But yeah, like they got that picture of him like fucking toking a bong, fucking doing bong rips and shit. And he's got like, 20-something gold medals. And this chick, like, her mom died and, she was just trying to cope and smoked a little bit of weed and then fucking, she's not in the fucking Olympics.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I can't remember what her name was. I watched an interview with her, though. She seems pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
She's got some big old nails and shit.
Yeah, I saw an interview with her on the Today Show while getting
Ah.
TMS. So
Nice.
yeah.
How's that going for you? The old zip zip, old shockerini,
Pretty good.
shockerino, or something.
Like I said, today was the last day.
Right.
My vision is a lot better.
Really?
Yeah.
Things a lot crisper, a lot clearer.
Yeah. Did you ever wear glasses as a kid?
No.
There's this thing where when you first get your glasses as a kid and you put them on, especially like if you're a nearsighted kid, you put them on and all of a sudden you can see like the leaves in the trees and like details. And I remember I could see like the craters on the moon,
Yeah.
and I was like, what? And yeah, it's like a whole new world. It's not like as mind-blowing as that, but
Right.
it's like the vision of that is back. It's not, everything's not blurry or one-dimensional.
So you're saying you don't have to wear glasses anymore?
No,
You
that's
s-
not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying I can see more detail easier.
Oh, okay. With or without glasses?
I haven't tried without glasses.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just don't see how that's possible, though. Like how you can, because you would think it would like change your prescription or whatever, and then you'd have to get a different prescription to be able to see.
I don't
I don't know.
think it's like a metaphorical kind of thing. I don't know.
So you don't really see things.
I mean, I do
Hold on,
see things
wait a minute.
better.
You don't see things better, but you see things better.
Yes.
Like you're more attentive to the details.
Sure.
Is that making sense?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Moving on.
I don't know
moving
what's
on.
going on with it. It just is what it is.
Fair enough. But it's going good for you. Today was the last day of that?
Yeah.
That's good. Is it helping everything that it's supposed to help, do you think?
Yeah,
Well,
I
good.
think so. It's not. I'm not like neurotypical or anything, but
You're going to have to define that.
neurotypical people who don't have like mental illnesses or issues.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So you're saying you're not neurotypical.
Right.
Saying you do have mental problems.
Right, but they're not
Oh.
as like extreme as.
Gotcha. Okay. Just needed some clarification there. That's kind of what you do. You clarify things. We talked about this already.
Yeah. Clarity and clear.
Let's see. Another comment here. I was just talking about you and scaring the piss out of me, hiding in the dumpster, you fucker. Yeah, that was good. I got that on video somewhere. I need to find that and post that up. That was great. I used to work with Bill. We used to hang out a lot. He used to drive the tow truck for my old man, and I'd, hang out and ride around with him and shit, and let him do all the fucking hard work, and I'd just sit in the AC and just chill. Cake work, man, it was great. It was really good. But I miss Bill. He moved to Texas, a long time ago, and I haven't seen him in a long time. I miss the hell out of you, Bill. Good guy right there. But he used to dress his pit bull up with like a hula skirt and glasses and shit.
Cute.
Biggest baby you ever seen. I was always scared to death of pit bulls. Then he had one. And it was like the biggest baby. He used to watch his little wiener dog beat the shit out of it,
Oh.
drag it across the floor and stuff. Felt bad for the pitty. Now I got two of my own. Can't imagine not having them. They're great dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to meet your dog the other day.
Yeah.
I went over and had Justin cut a piece of wood for me,
Yeah.
and your dog was there. At first, I was like, "Whose fucking dog is this?" And I was like, "This is probably Bagel."
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Yeah, it's Bagel." I was like,
Did she like
fucking
you
hell.
or?
I mean, she didn't not like me. I gave her a treat, and she just like sniffed and would run up and be like, "Ah, pet me! Don't fucking pet me!"
Yeah.
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 It's kind of like that, I think she maybe like a bad influence on Gannon though, because Gannon was acting like a dick. He would run out. I was like, Gannon, what are you doing? Like, you know me, buddy. Why are you trying to attack me?
Mm-hmm.
And then I gave him a treat. He was just like, oh, cool, yeah, I know this guy. Let him in. He's all right.
Yeah, Gannon's like teaching her how to ring the bell and where to go if she wants food or to get back inside, and Bagel's like, here's how you jump on everything to make people do what you want. Here's how you escape.
Yeah, Justin was saying that your dog is like an escape artist.
Yeah.
I used to have a Boston Terrier that was like that. Couldn't keep that fucker in nothing. He'd like jump over gates and stuff. Crazy dog.
Mm.
Absolutely crazy. But, yeah. What else is there to talk about? What's going on in Stevie world? What's something like important that you're, dealing with or saw or whatever, Gotta have something going on.
Nothing that people would find interesting, no.
You never know.
I do know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
One thing that pissed me off, remember last week we were talking about standing up to wipe your ass or sitting down to wipe your ass?
Mm-hmm.
I thought for sure, I was like, this is going to be a great TikTok video. So like I was taking a shit and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to make the TikTok video. And like I got my phone out and I was like, all right. I was like, what up, TikTok? Do you stand and wipe or do you sit and wipe? We want to know, blah, blah, blah. I forget what exactly I said. And I thought, man, this is going to be great. Somebody is going to, stitch that or duet it or whatever and do something really great with it. And nothing. I don't even think it got like 2 likes. Super bombed, man.
Yeah.
I know, right? But I bet you could do it and it would fucking blow up.
In a not good way, yeah.
How would it not blow up in a not good way? I'm just saying it could.
People making TikToks on the toilet. It's only one good TikTok toilet thing that I've seen.
Really?
Yeah, it's the one with the girl. She's like in the men's bathroom, but there's stalls with a whoopee cushion, and she keeps squeezing the whoopee cushion. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I like a lot of bathroom prank videos where like, you ever seen where like the dude does like the explosive diarrhea, and blast it underneath the thing while somebody's sitting next to him, and he's just like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry," and they're freaking out like, "Oh my god, you just shit on me!" Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I'm not into bathroom humor.
Really?
No.
You're in the wrong place, man.
Yeah.
Bathroom humor is the best, though. It's the raunchiest, I guess you could say. Well, I don't know. What's the difference between like bathroom humor and like locker room humor? I think locker room humor is a little bit more sexist.
Yeah.
Could be. But bathroom's universal, I think. Can't believe you don't like bathroom humor.
Nope.
No? But you like, farting pranks and stuff, right?
Farting pranks?
Yeah, like obviously, you said you saw one where the lady was in the bathroom in the whoopee cushion.
Yeah, that one was funny though, but that's because it really wasn't like a typical prank.
Right.
She wasn't like making anyone uncomfortable with the prank.
She could have been if there was other people in the stalls next to her who don't like to hear people farting.
That's true.
You never know.
But that's also something very typical of a bathroom.
That is true. That
So.
is true. Would you ever go into a bathroom with a whoopee cushion and just wait and make fart noises?
No.
You'd never do that? See, I would.
No.
I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'd do that shit like every day if I thought I could get away with it.
Mm.
That would be funny. When you're in a ladies' room,
Mm-hmm.
do women just like let loose in there?
No.
No? Because I'll tell you, when you're in a men's room, it's like you'll be sitting there and you're trying to be quiet, and then some guy comes in, sits next to you, and he just lets it rip. And sometimes it's pretty bad.
Mm.
I had to ask a guy once, hey, man, are you all right? Like it was pretty bad.
Mm.
But women are kind of quiet and like they kind of keep their farts to themselves.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I've never gone into a bathroom and heard someone just like
Let
letting
loose.
loose. No.
Hmm.
I have gone into a bathroom and heard someone throwing up.
Yeah.
Someone was like screaming on the phone one time in a bathroom. I've had it where I was like crying in a bathroom stall and two ladies came in and I shut up and then they couldn't get my stall door open, so they thought it was broken, so they went to go get a manager to open it for them.
Couldn't they see that you were in there?
No, because I lifted my feet up so they wouldn't know.
Ah.
And then
Was it the only stall in the bathroom?
there was like a handicap stall. I think one of them went in there, or it was like dirty or something. Because like one of them at least left to go get someone.
Couldn't you have cried in the dirty toilet?
Why?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if you got the choice, yeah. They say statistically that the stall closest to the door is the cleanest because people don't like to use it.
Yeah, that's usually the one I go for.
Yeah. I go either way. But I'll be honest with you. If there's more than one, I kind of look to see which one
Is the cleanest?
is the cleanest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with that one. And usually it is the first one.
As long as the
So.
first one's clean, I just go for it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if you walk in and it's obviously clean, then
Yeah.
it's good to go. But sometimes you got to figure out which one has the least amount of shit and urine caked all over it. Yeah.
No.
Men's rooms are fucking disgusting.
Yeah, if it's not perfectly clean, I just don't use it.
Yeah.
So.
It's pretty gross. I don't know. I'll never forget the day that broke me from like trying to be quiet and like courteous in a bathroom. I was out at Denny's at the Flying J truck stop out there in Walton. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Fair enough. But like when you go to the bathroom out there, it's like it's almost like your own little private room. Like you can't look under, can't look over, whatever. But I mean, you can still hear people. And like I'm in there and I'm trying to, take care of my business quietly. And this guy comes in next to me and he just, not a care in the world, sits down, just starts letting it rip and gets it all out. And I was just sitting there and I was like, you know what? If this guy can come in here and have the courage to just open his asshole up and just let that shit fall out, what do I got to be afraid of? But it is kind of weird when you go into a bathroom, like you're already in there and you're doing what you got to do, and then somebody comes in and you're like, fuck, they're going to see my shoes. They're going to see me out there doing something, and they're going to be like, that's the guy. I heard him open his ass and drop turds in the toilet. It's gross. That guy's nasty. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of makes me want to keep a spare pair of shoes, like in a backpack.
Yeah.
You know, and anytime you got to go to the bathroom, throw on your covert shoes. It's a good idea. I could probably market that. Somebody out there would buy it.
Just have shoes that change color. You could have like little flaps on them,
That's true.
reversible, different color on each side.
That could work. You know, I bet if I took like a squatty potty in the bathroom, they wouldn't be able to see my feet because they'd be up, you know. But then I got to carry around a fucking stool with me everywhere I go.
And they'd be like, oh.
Oh, there's that fucking guy with the stool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known by his shoes, but I can tell by the stool.
Considering there was a ghost fucking blowing it up in the bathroom.
Yeah. Holy shit, that guy's a ghost. I don't know. But farting pranks are always good. Yeah.
There was like, this is really gross, but I don't know, bathroom humor, just kind of gross to me. I don't want to.
Fair enough.
But then you hear stories like this person, they like had an uncle that they would visit sometimes with their family growing
Right.
up. Come to find out that he had like a camera like somewhere in his toilet, basically.
This guy had a camera in his toilet?
Like something like that, like a camera watching people go to the bathroom.
Oh, I thought he was like watching himself, like drop turds. And where was this at?
I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah. Gross.
The weirdest thing that I've ever had happen to me as far as somebody trying to watch me in a bathroom is when I worked at Walmart third shift. Like I'm in the bathroom, sit down, taking care of business, you know, trying to be quiet, keep it on the down low. This was before my incident at Denny's. And guy comes in and like, you know how in some bathrooms you can like look through the crack in the door and like you can see out the crack. Well, like I'm sitting there, you know, watching him, I can see his feet coming up. I'm like, what the fuck's this guy doing? And like he gets right up and like, I'm not saying he like, you know, had his eye up to the crack or anything, but he was definitely staring at me. And like I was looking at him and he was looking at me and I was like, can I help you? And like he took off. And like I saw him, you know, I know what his face looked like. So like, you know, and he worked there. And I was just like, man, this guy's fucking weird. And he was a weird, creepy fucking dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dank says, no doors in the bathrooms at the beaches. I hate it. Yeah, I don't think I would like to not have a door,
Yeah.
you know.
That's actually like, you know how you have repetitive themes in your nightmares?
Yeah.
Or your dreams or whatever? Mine are using the bathroom in public, like no doors or anything.
Like a toilet, like sitting in the middle of a mall?
Yeah.
Really?
Exactly. I've had that exact dream before.
Really?
Yeah. And being naked in public. So much so, the second one, that whenever I'm naked in public in my dreams, I'm automatically like, oh, I'm asleep right now. And then I change it. So.
See, I don't think I've ever really had a dream where, like, I could take control of it.
You
know,
never, like, realized you were dreaming? And then.
Yeah, like I've realized that I'm in a dream, but I never, like, step back and be like, okay, I want, like, this, and that to appear, and I want to be here, and blah, blah, blah. It's always just, holy shit, I'm fucking dreaming. What's going to happen next? And then it just happens, you know. It'd be cool as hell if I could control my dreams, though. That'd be nifty.
Usually I realize I'm dreaming, and then I'm, like, really excited, but you can't get too excited or you're going to wake up.
Right.
And I never, like, I don't know, I usually just take whatever's happening and then adjust it. So, like, if I'm falling to my death,
Right.
I'm like, whoop, let's go back up. And then let's find a skyscraper to land on, kind of thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
You ever, like, there's a term for it. I can't think of what it's called, but it's like you'll be laying in bed and you'll almost be asleep, and then, like, you'll jerk really, really hard. Yeah, it happened to me the other day. And it's weird because, like, I always think about that, and it's always like, man, I can't remember the last time that happened. And then it happened to me the other day, and I was like, holy shit. And it was like, it shook my whole body. Like, I just remember, like, laying there, and I was just like, ah, you know.
I read somewhere that that's your brain's way of making sure you're not dead or dying, right?
I have no idea. But I mean, I definitely wasn't dead. That's for sure. If I was dead, it fucking brought me back and scared the living shit out of me.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough. Lucid dreams. Yeah, that's what they're called. Lucid dreams.
Mhm.
I always read there was like, you could like, if you fell asleep with your arm up, and then like when you fell asleep, it would like drop and like wake you up just enough to like make you have a lucid dream. I don't know. I never could fall asleep with my arm up. I tried it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, no.
So I don't know.
All the things I know that teach you basically how to lucid dream is just while you're awake, constantly check to see if you're awake or not. And then eventually you'll do that in your dream.
Like in Inception.
I guess so.
Have you ever seen Inception?
No.
He's got like a little top, and he spins it, and if it falls over, then he knows he's awake because in his dreams he keeps it going.
Mm.
So it's kind of cool. Inception was one of those movies that everybody talked about. That was like, man, it's so good, it's so good, and then, like I watched it thinking like, man, it's gonna be so good, and yeah, it was good, but at the same time, it was kind of like, I don't know. But, you know, it was all right. Once they get into, like, the third or fourth dream, then it's just weird.
Mm.
I don't know. It is weird. I thought for sure Dank would call in, but apparently he is not calling in. But that's okay. He's at work. He's doing important things for SpaceX and shit.
Yeah.
I will say, though, Dank, totally in love with California. I can't stop thinking about it. It's always on my mind. I want to go back so bad. But then, like, all the COVID shit's blowing up out there, and it kind of makes me not want to go back. At least not right now. Have you known anybody to come down with the new COVID Delta variant or whatever?
Nope.
No?
Yeah, I did hear though that Johnson & Johnson isn't like effective against it, and I was like, oh, poor Jerry.
Really? It's not effective at all?
Yeah.
Well, that fucking sucks. Good thing I didn't pay anything for it. It was all free.
Yeah, but you still suffered through it.
Oh, yeah. That was fucking bullshit. That was horrible. When I'm trying to think, what day did I get that on? Was I feeling like shit when I was doing the podcast, or was it like the day after? I can't remember.
It must have been the day after, because...
Must have been. I don't know. But that sucked. Like, I've never felt that bad. I had to do something important that day, too. I can't remember what the hell it was. But, oh, God, it was fucking bad. Never again.
Mm.
Yeah, it was bad. Can you get 2 vaccines? Should I go back and get another one?
I mean, I don't know.
I think you can. But I don't know if I want to. Not after, if it's anything like that Johnson & Johnson fucking...
Well, I'm pretty sure
bullshit.
the Johnson & Johnson would be worse. I had the
Yeah.
Moderna, and first shot, nothing. Didn't feel anything. I kept making fun of Eden because, you know, she was like, ooh, blah, blah, blah. Second one knocked me out.
Really?
Yeah, I was cool for like 8 hours, and then all of a sudden, I was freezing, and I was burning up, and everything hurt, and I was crying for no reason, kind of, yeah.
That's pretty much how I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible. I don't know. Worth it in the long run, probably. But definitely sucked that day.
Mm.
Let's see. Nick says, how was LA? I've been over that already. It was awesome. Dank says he can call. I'm free. Go ahead, call in. Get you on the old horn here. Got you pulled up, man. All you got to do is call. I will answer. I think we're about at our time limit, though. What are we at here? 54 minutes? Yeah. So I'll close out with a little call from the Dan Crusader. Call us in. Or call in, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Dan Crusader is a pretty cool cat, though, man.
Yeah?
He knows how to pick a good breakfast restaurant.
Does he want to get his cat immortalized by having a sculpture of its face?
Maybe if he does, you know a lady. Well, you know a Netflix show.
About a lady. Let me see
Yeah.
if I can like pull up because it's really amazing. She makes it all by hand.
I wonder how many episodes she has, or how many seasons she has.
Probably just the one.
I couldn't imagine that being a very interesting show. That it could make like an entire season. Maybe if she did like celebrity cats or something. I don't know. I just can't imagine, watching an entire show about somebody else's dead cat and this lady making a sculpture out of it. Yeah, I don't know. Are you looking up the name of the show?
No, I just looked up
Oh.
Wakuneko, but
Oh.
Ikoja didn't have any pictures for it. So let's see, home. It's not really working. Maybe Google will work better.
Google is the #1 search engine,
Oh.
allegedly. Is it coming up?
Yeah.
Good old Google. Gotta love it. It works. It looks like a real fucking cat.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She makes it all by hand.
And what is she sculpting it out of?
Like felt.
She sculpts it out of felt?
Well, I don't know. Like,
I was saying, how the fuck do you sculpt felt?
I don't know. But she gets like, she basically like makes the base and then threads stuff and
I have to watch
makes
at
the
least
eyes
the first
herself.
episode.
Yeah. There's a cat.
God, it looks like a real fucking cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least have to watch like one episode just to get the gist. Yeah, it looks like straight up photographs of like real cats.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched that Netflix? I think it's on Netflix. The Don't Fuck with Cats.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good.
The whole time, like, I started watching it and I was like, this is great. They're going to get, they're going to bust somebody who's like, torturing cats and stuff. And, it's going to be all about cats. But no, it was like a full on, like, whacked out serial killer type thing.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even say serial killer. I think he only killed like one person, didn't he?
Yeah.
Technically. But
Yeah.
he killed, a cat, a puppy.
Killed a bunch of cats.
Yeah, it was a lot, yeah. Fucked up story, man. Not what I expected, but super good.
Yeah.
Super
I
good.
had heard about that story before they released the documentary on Netflix.
I'd heard about it too, but then when they started
The
doing it-
documentary was really interesting.
yeah, like I wasn't thinking, I didn't connect the two, and I was like, wait a minute, I've heard about this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like halfway through watching it, and then I was like, is this the guy who got caught because he was Googling himself in public?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, he like was Googling himself in an internet cafe, and the guy was like, oh.
Oh yeah, he saw the picture. The
Yeah.
guy, yeah, now I remember, yeah. He was like, hey, wait a minute, it's that guy.
Yeah.
And it was in a weird country too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it in like
It was somewhere
like
in
Europe? Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Just trying to think back. Wasn't there something with a snake? Didn't he feed a cat to a snake or something? Yeah. Now, see, that I could almost be like, okay, you got to feed the snake, But at the same time, it's pretty fucking mean. You just go
Yeah.
get a rat or something. Still waiting on that call, Dank. Where you at, man? Germany. Yes. It says not ringing. Tried a few times. Voicemail only. What the fuck? Hey, what's up, Adrian? Nice to see you tuning in. Oh, wait. Now it's popping up. Oh, can I just... I'm just going to call you. For whatever reason, it didn't come through.
Hello?
What's up, Dank? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello? Can you hear? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'll say I can hear you now.
Awesome. Hello.
What's going on, man? Welcome to the show, brother.
I'm nervous. Thanks. Hi, Stevie.
Hi.
Don't be nervous, man. You know.
I'm way more nervous being on the show than meeting you in real life.
Really? I can't.
Oh, yeah.
I can't kill you online.
Yeah, and you're half of our viewership. So
I guess technically I probably couldn't kill you in real life either. Not even
Yeah,
if, like,
maybe,
I
but
tried. I'd have to like drug you or something somehow, but you know that's not
yeah,
really
because
not really my mo.
now I'm talking to the world, not just you and Darren.
That's true. That is true. That is true. But thanks again for picking us up in California. That was super awesome of you.
Oh yeah, like I'm sorry. I figured you guys would be more nervous meeting me. You guys have no idea what I look or sound like or anything. I've seen you and Darren for the last year, so.
That's true. That's true. No, like I think was telling Justin this. I was like, you know, if you did happen to kill us, you know, at least I died in California. You know, at least I got to go there before I died. So.
Yeah.
That was the.
It's not that great out here, but.
You see, you know, I thought it was great. I didn't have any bad experiences, although I didn't live there. I was only there for like 5 days, but. It was awesome. It blew me away. It's not like any place I'd ever been before in my life. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's like its own little country.
Yeah, it kind of was, you know. And like.
Yeah, it's a trip, especially LA. You can drive like 100 miles in any direction, and you wouldn't even know you left the city if it wasn't for the signs.
Yeah, pretty much. That's one of the things I really liked about LA was like the driving. Like everybody bitches about the traffic and stuff. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. You know, it's not like traffic here. Like when there's traffic here, it's like dead fucking stop. Like there's nothing. You're just stuck. But I mean, maybe I just got lucky, you know, and didn't.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Yeah.
Or you're driving during the week when people are at work.
Yeah, technically, yeah. I did a little bit of the weekend driving. The weekend was a little worse than, you know, driving throughout the week, but. You know, wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but the weather's always nice out here, that's for sure.
Oh, hell yeah, it was. It was a little cloudy the last couple of days we were there. But, I mean, still better than it was here. Here it's like...
Yeah, you guys came right after the heat wave.
Yeah.
It's a little hotter out this way than by the beach, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading, like, the humidity's up out there. And the closer to the beach you are, the like, I guess the less it is or the better it feels. I guess it would be the proper way to say it, But yeah, the weather here when it's like 85 and you've got like, you know, 90% humidity, it's just fucking terrible. Next week's gonna be
yeah. I'd spend my summers in Arkansas in the bayous, and that humidity is horrible.
Oh yeah.
You take a shower and you're still sweating in the shower.
Yeah, it kills you, man. It sucks. It's like no matter what you do, you can't get away from it. You know, it's horrible.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. But yeah, we're gonna close out the show here. Dank, you got any words of wisdom or inspiration or anything for, you know, like the one or two other people that might be watching right now?
Not at the top of my head, no.
Well, fair enough.
Read a book.
Yeah, definitely. Book reading is great. Stevie, you like to read, right?
fan fiction.
Well, at least you're reading. That's the main thing. You know.
Yeah, I always try to make sure I'm reading 2 books at a time, all the time.
Really? How does that work out?
A lot of free time.
Yeah, but don't you get the stories mixed up?
Nah. And you read a lot of books and you only remember 5% of every book, then after a while it's going to be a lot of stuff you remember.
Yeah, that's very true. I guess it'd be kind of like watching 2 different shows at the same time, you know. You just kind of turn one off and turn the other one on. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You know. Let's see. Adrian says, I'm almost 50. I'm over wisdom. I never would have guessed you were almost 50. That's crazy. You're a young cat too, right there, Dank? You're like, what, 30-something? Early 30s?
I'm like 2 years younger than you.
Yeah, I was going to say. I remember we had that conversation.
Yeah. So I feel like an old man, though. I grew up in the 90s, like as a kid, so... We didn't have cell phones, or I feel like an old man.
Yeah, how did we ever live without cell phones?
Come home when the streetlights came on and not when you got a text.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. The old streetlights. My kids are at that age now where it's like, look, when it's getting dark out and streetlights come on, you need to come in. So. But yeah, Dank, I do appreciate you calling in, man. Maybe next time when you've got some more free time, call in.
Yeah, and when Shelby's there.
yeah, you guys would be fucking great together. I think you guys would really hit it off. So, he actually almost came with me instead of Darren. Like, Darren was the original, but then, like, he was like, I don't know if I can get off work. And I was like, well, fuck, I got to find somebody to go with. So I was like, Justin, why don't you go with me? He was like, all right. And he was like, well, I don't know. Like, he was like, what all are you wanting to do? And I told him, like, what I wanted to do. And he was just like, yeah, no, I don't think that's going to be worth it for me. I think I'm just going to stay. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm going by myself. And then Darren was like,
It's cool to see Darren, too, though. I mean, I was watching him on your show when he was there all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Once he started locksmithing, man, he works late and,
such a cool job.
It is kind of cool. He tells me stories all the time. He actually, while we were out in California, he was like, I'm going to get this, what the fuck's it called? Shit, I can't think of what it's called now. But it's like you smoke dabs out of it. It's, fuck. I can't think of what it's called, but it's basically like a really fancy dab rig. And he just told me the other day, he constantly talking about it. And he said the other day he went to unlock some dude's car or house or some shit. And he walks up and the guy's got it just sitting there. And he was like, hey, are you wanting to sell that? He's like, yes, I am. And he was like, let me get this unlocked for you and let's talk some business. And he got like a super good deal on it. Fuck, why can't I remember the damn name of it? I don't know. Well, I'll have to get him on here and have him explain it. He's like a kid in a candy store when it comes to that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll have to call back at another time. I was really nervous.
Hey, no need to be
I'll
nervous.
call back later at the beginning of the show or something.
Yeah, that'll work, man. That'll work. If it's easier, we can always start later and tell you exactly what we're going to be talking about. And if you want to chat about that, one week when we actually plan something instead of just, hanging out.
Word.
But yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, tell Shelby and Eden I said hi.
We can do that, man. You take it easy, brother.
All right. Later, Jerry. Later, Stevie.
See ya.
Bye.
Such a good guy. Guy's awesome. Yes, Adrian, I do remember unlocking your car. That was a fun day. Loaded up all my kids and was like, yep, going across the street, gonna unlock a car. You're a good tipper, I'll say that. I forget what I had told you originally, but I remember you gave me more than what I said. And that was pretty cool of you. I appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, we are going to wrap this thing up and get the hell out of Dodge. Stevie has to go back to work. She doesn't have to, but she's probably going to anyway. I get the feeling. No? Gonna hang out? Okay.
Oh man, you're saying that we ran late? We ran till like 10:40.
Yeah, we've been going on for a long time.
Man, yeah, that's tough.
Total fucking mind fuck there, man.
Yeah.
Time flies, man. Where's it go? I don't know. But yeah, we are gonna get the hell out of here. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you like us, tell a friend. If you hate us, tell 10 friends. That being said, I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
I'm Stevie.
And stay sober, Toby. Oh, shit. Soundboard problem. Sorry. Damn it. Fucking play it. There we go.